Good morning. Welcome to Market Mashup, our weekly recap of financial markets and what we have in store for this upcoming week that might impact stocks and bonds. I'm Scott Nasca, president of Generation Capital Management. Strong week for stocks last week. The Dow Jones was up 0.7%. S&P 500 up 1%, and the NASDAQ was up 2%. So once again, technology and other NASDAQ stocks are leading this market higher as they have been for the quarter and year to date as well. Taking a look at the bond market again, we have the 2-year at 4.87%, the 10-year at 3.94%. So we have roughly a 93 basis point inversion that has been in place for all of this year. And, as we have talked about in past market mashups, an inverted yield curve usually does lead to an economic slowdown and or recession. So you do want to pay attention to that. There could be some issues in the future in terms of economic data coming out. We have a lot of data points speaking of that coming out this week. We have the ISM manufacturing on Tuesday, ADP payrolls on Wednesday, jobless claims on Thursday. And on Friday, we have our July jobs report. Keep an eye out for that because that was one of the comments that Fed Chair Powell did mention, was paying attention to the jobs data as well as inflation data. When they forecast interest rate policies going forward, they pay attention to the wage numbers, see if there's been a significant increase in wage gains. And the higher that goes, the more likely that inflation stays around. So, it's something to look at when numbers are announced on Friday. We have about 25% of the S&P 500 companies reporting earnings this week, including Apple, Amazon, Caterpillar, and Merck. So, obviously Apple and Amazon, the two biggest ones on Thursday, are coming out. You want to pay attention to those because, the market's going to focus on what Apple has to say, especially what Amazon has to say regarding consumer purchasing, what they see going forward for the latter half of the year, and see if we can read any tea leaves in terms of what market direction might be. Feel free to reach out to us, website www.gencapmgmt.com. If you have any questions for us, we're glad to help out any way that we can. Give you guys a second opinion regarding your portfolios just to make sure that your allocations meet your risk tolerances and your goals and objectives. Our team's happy to answer any questions you might have. Feel free to reach out to us. Once again, my name is Scott Nasca, president of Generation Capital Management, and this is Market Mashup. Have a great week, everyone.